So we're going to look at about 10 of them, the most demanded skills to acquire in 2024. These ones are in high demand, and virtually everybody in the world will need one of these. Number one here on my list is one of the topmost demanded skill is tailoring and fashion design. Every one of us seated here this morning, are we not wearing clothes? So somebody sew that cloth for you. One of the most basic essential thing that human cannot do without is clothes. All right, number two is hairdressing and beauty therapy. Some ladies are good at that, and there are men who also plait human hair. Do you know that? Yes. The opportunities that we are wasting here is in high demand in overseas. That's why young people who have acquired enough skill, they have moved, and their life, they are doing well. Imagine you are plating here, you are giving you $500, $200, $100. Imagine accumulating that, and you are in a month you are doing well in dollars. And such kind of money can take you 1 year to make in Nigeria. You can make that in 1 month. So that's why you need to upscale your skill. Time is still with you now to go and learn. Go and learn skills. Number three, this can be relative to male. Painting and decorating. But the decorating part can also be for female. Like doing all of this in the church. A sister did that. Your own can be painting. People paint their houses from time after time. Don't say I can paint. We went to buy a brush and be using somebody's house to do rehearsal. No. Go and learn how to paint well. If you spoil somebody's paint is expensive. You will buy it. But if you go and learn how to paint, when you do the good job, you know that you deserve to be given another one. Go and learn how to do. All of these things requires some level of expertise for you to keep getting more referrals. Number four, this can be solely for male. Solar panel installation and maintenance. I need to spend a little more time on this. You know, Nigeria right now, one of our biggest problems is power. Are we together? And the world right now, we are adopting what we call the renewable energy alternatives. How we can renew our power, how we can save energy and at least be able to get so much from it. Sometimes we don't know what we have until we lose it. The sun that we have in Africa, some other part of the country don't have it. And that is why young men particularly, in fact, I will emphasize young men in this church, go and learn how to install solar panels. There is high demand, and the demand will keep increasing as the day and the year goes by. So men, go and learn it. I'm saying it now. You will recall I said it by December when time comes. Go and learn solar installation. Number five, this one is very important, lucrative. Agriculture and farming. That is another industry that is about to boom. Is about to experience a whole boom. That industry, particularly in Nigeria, is about to experience another exploit. Farming and agriculture. I have clients who have bought acres of land, 6 acres, 7 acres, 10 acres. One man bought 12 acres just for farming. I told you I have a farm. By December, I will show you my yam, but you will buy the yam. I will not give you from the yam. This yellow pepper that has different color. There's yellow, there's green. What do they call that pepper? Bell pepper. One bell pepper is about 2,000 now. One bell pepper is about 2,000 now. And the demand is high. I have a farmer in that our area. That's what he's planting. Before the thing ripe, they have lined up to buy it. Agriculture can be done by whether male or female. Don't say it's only man. Female can have farm. You can have a farm. The next one is leather work and shoemaking. Some of the shoes some of us are wearing were made in Nigeria. You can acquire that skill. It's part of fashion. Then also this one can also be acquired by anyone. Soap making and cosmetic manufacturing. At least all the women should know how to do this. So at least you stop buying detergent, liquid soap, IPO. At least all women should know how to do that. Maybe we should teach all the women in this church. What do you think? The next one is graphic designing. Very, 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 very lucrative. The least a graphic designer charge to do a work for you is 10,000. That's the least. Godfrey is a very graphic designer. This one can charge you till you go and think well. You did not pay him, he will not do your job. But it's very good. Because it's a work of creativity. They have to sit down and think how to conceptualize an idea into images and bring out a good design. So it's not cheap. During the lockdown alone, I was both designing for people and training people, both web designing, both mobile application. I was building mobile apps and building websites, teaching people both home and abroad. The least was 20,000, charging people. I was making good money from the comfort of my home. Thank God I learned those skills 2018. It survived me and my family throughout the lockdown. We never had one day without food. We had enough. I was even paying my tithe during the lockdown. So go and acquire skill now. You don't know when else the next lockdown will come up. Have you heard of cholera outbreak? It can lead to lockdown. Go and acquire a skill now. So please build your skill in any of these areas. You'll be fully independent because you will not be bothered where will my next money come from, because the service is needed everywhere. The last one, this one is for all the female. There are men doing it also. Event planning and decoration. I've heard somebody say they want to start that, and I've not seen that person starting it. Event planning. Do you know how much they charge? You can make a lot of money for people who want to start. They want to plan for their wedding, their naming ceremony. They just need someone who can take off that burden off their heads and help us plan. There are events that people want just someone to just do it on their behalves, and they charge. But there's a skill to it. You have to learn how it's done. So you can leverage on any of this skill and then be making good money for yourself, because you don't know when the opportunity can come your way. You don't have idea. But when you prepare for opportunity, when opportunity comes, it benefits you. Have I made sense to every one of us? So please get on this skill this second half. Give yourself time between July and December. I want to learn this skill. Add it to your life so that in 2025 you are swimming in money. Bow your head and ask the Lord, please lead me to the right skill to add up. If you already have one, and if you don't have any, ask the Lord, please lead me to the skill to add to my life.